sweet baby. Good morning, guys. How you doing? Yeah, that's Princess. Good morning. Good morning. This is Princess. This is the this is the main kitty that I take care of. The one that owner lived down the road from where I just used to live, and didn't take care of her. And so when I moved in, I found her, kind of walking around the neighborhood, and she was very skinny. And so it took me about 6 to 8 months to earn her trust. I started just leaving food out. And then finally one day she showed up on the front porch in the morning waiting for breakfast. And that was it. And then we were connected forever. And I just adore this cat. I I would I would take her if I could. Um, I, it's just one of those things where I'm not in a position to. And even before, she can't be inside. She's been outside for so long that inside scares her. It freaks her out. So I just try to make her life as comfortable as possible where she is. Her owner lives here in this house where I'm at right now, which is right down the road from where I used to live. And she does have a garage she can go in where I've set up a couple houses and beds, and there's a heater and all that stuff. But I come here every morning to feed her and then the other cats that I used to feed if they show up. Some of them do, some of them don't. But every day, me and her have breakfast and spend time together, and then dinner too. She's a sweet girl. She's as sweet as they come. I mean, she wouldn't be to anybody else. She would be very mean. She can still be even very testy to me at times. She'll smack the crap out of me and scratch me if I don't give her space when she wants it. But you see what we do every day. She eats her breakfast. She gets hard food. She gets wet food. She gets water with flavoring because she's a snob and she won't drink regular water. She's much like me in that respect. I don't like regular water. So she gets water with flavoring. And then I try to take care of whatever needs she has. If she gets sick or whatever, I give her medicine. But this is what we do every day. A couple times a day, sometimes more. She's my baby. I love her. She's a doll. She gets flea meds from me. She gets dewormer. She's as healthy as you can be for an outdoor cat. Um, she was anemic when I found her because of the flea problem, obviously, but that we fixed that, and she's almost 13, which for an outdoor kitty, that's like that's like being about 17 or 18. So she's lived a good life. I'm hoping she sticks around for a while because we've made her life a little more comfortable for her. I'm hoping. I love her very much. What flavor? Chicken or tuna? She prefers the tuna, but if I give her the same thing for too many days in a row, she, she'll turn her nose up at it. She's a princess, just like her name states. She gets what she wants. She's a darling. I love her. So this is our little chair that we hang out in. Sometimes she sits next to me, like right now. Other times she sits on my lap. But yep, this is our morning routine. Oh, little baby girl. Will you look over here? You say hi? See, look how pretty I am. See my pretty eyes? Look at my pretty eyes. See? Yeah, there we go. Those beautiful eyes she has. Yellow and red. Um, so anyway, yeah, nice surprise, right? Oh, she's tiny. She's very small. She's probably, oh gosh, I would guess she's probably about 9 pounds. She's a little girl. She's a little girl. And some of that could be from the fact that she has been outside since she was just a kitten, since she was probably about 6 or 8 months old, from what I heard, from everything I've learned. And so without, the proper nutrition and all that stuff, she probably didn't grow a lot. But she's a petite little thing. She's petite. She's a little girl. Huh. Oh, babies. You say hello? You say hello? You know? I can pick her up, um, although she's not very fond of it. I usually get about 30 seconds, and then she lets me know she wants to get down. But if I sit down, she'll either sit right next to me or jump right in my lap. That's the way it goes. I'm her person. I'm her person, and she's my kitty. She's my kitty. We have a special bond, we do. I knew that from the very beginning, that we had a special connection. And she learned very quickly that she could trust me. Obviously, sometimes when I would have to give her meds and stuff, because in the beginning I had to give her everything I could get my hands on. I had to give her, whether it was dewormer, flea medicine, um, anything I could get from either Canadian veterinary pharmacies that would send it without prescription, or from friends who work in the rescue department. You gonna get up? Where you going? You gonna turn around? You get more comfy? You gonna face that way now? Okay. All right. All right. Here you go. He's a good baby. No, you're back the other way again. A big cat comes to visit me in the house across. Her name's, how do I pronounce, is that Dimalim? How do you pronounce that? Wet food, she's like 7 kilos. Yeah, that's a pretty big cat. It's a pretty big cat. My cat Ollie was, I think, 19 or 20 pounds. I think he's 19 or 20 pounds, and he's not fat whatsoever. He's just a very large cat. Very big. He is super long. He is pretty tall. He has the biggest paws, and they're not double paws, they're regular paws, but they are the biggest paws you've ever seen. I mean, he's just a big boy. Otis is a big boy too. And Hope's small. Hope's about 12 pounds. Ollie's 19. Otis is about 16 or 17. Hope's 12. But she's even smaller than Hope. She's got to be about 9. That's my guess. She's a little girl. Maybe 10. I've beefed her up. No, I said it correctly. Nice. So yeah, this is my morning routine. I figured I'd bring you guys along since, I haven't done any morning things in a while and things have changed so much. But I just wanted to show you a little bit of what I do every day. And Grandpa is the male cat that she's friends with. He's a stray from the neighborhood. The only cat around here that she will allow even near her. She will chase every other cat, large or small, out of this neighborhood if she sees them. She's ferocious. And I have to separate her from the ones that would come to me to feed, because if she saw them in the yard, she would get so mad. And so I would have to try to hide them around the back. I started feeding them around the back side of the house, because she'd get jealous, and she, this is her neighborhood. But you like the area I'm sitting in? Yeah, it's something. The chair is one of these like big wicker eggshell chairs. It's got an umbrella we stuck in it, and then I covered it with blankets so that if it rains, it keeps the rain out, because she loves this chair. And it's just a little sitting area. There's like a fire pit over there, and then that's part of the garage. It's an old garage, so but this is her owner's house. Her owner, I say that lightly. But the chair's cozy. The chair's very cozy. We like it. We like it. Covering it with the blankets, I think, makes her feel a little safer. And then she's still got a little bit of area at the bottom, like you see, where she can see out if she needs to. And then she's protected from the rain if it rains. She doesn't like going in the garage much anymore. She will in the winter when it's cold, but she doesn't like to much anymore. I'm not sure why. Oh, thank you for tuning in, Trish. Don't work too hard. So anyway, I don't have a whole lot of time because I forgot to charge my phone last night. But I just wanted to pop in and let you guys take a look and see what this little girl was like. I wish Grandpa was around because he's a cutie too. I can't touch him. I can get within about 5 feet of him and he's okay with it. He's black with some white on his chest and his feet. I believe he's older too. I don't know for sure. But we feed him. That's her friend, the only friend she allows around. And he's very, very docile. He's hissed at me one time, and it was like the funniest hiss I've ever seen in my life. I laughed at him and was like, come on, pal. You didn't mean that. I've tried so hard to get him too, because I feel like if he was inside, he would be the sweetest lap cat in the world. But he's tough. He's very smart. I went to a little zoo called Slaki. It's a petting zoo out there. Oh, that sounds amazing. That's my type of day. So anyway, I just wanted to pop in, show you guys this little darling, and then tell you thank you for all your support. You guys rock. I don't know if any of you guys watched Long Island's camp out the other night in the Pine Barrens. All I can say is he's nuts. I don't know how he does it, going out there at night. He does it alone. He's nuts. He's crazy. But if you haven't watched that, go take a look at that. And then, obviously, always tune into our good friends at Hellbent. They just do a wonderful job. They're about to do some work with Small Town Monsters, which I think is going to be amazing. You do rock, Sonia. You do. Obviously, our friends, all of our friends, Donnie, Salty, all these people are just amazing folks, and they all got. Salty's got some amazing stuff going on in his house. He's got deer, a whole troop of them that literally have accepted him and his wife into their pack. It's amazing. It's amazing. Oh yes, don't forget tonight at 7, Deuster's on the show again. It's gonna be great. We're gonna talk about the Bell Witch stuff. And we're gonna talk more too about. People have been asking about his book and the documentary, and I'm gonna ask him again about it because I don't think we got into a lot of when that's supposed to happen. I think it's next year sometime, but we'll get the answers we need to tonight. He's got so much stuff to share. I mean, when you've been doing this stuff for 40-something years, or I don't forget how long it's been. It's been a long time. You end up with a lot of stuff to share. So he's gonna have some good stuff to share. He's such a great guy. He's a great guy. And the last show was wonderful. So I'm assuming tonight will be wonderful as well. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing, baby girl? Going. There's that pretty face. There's that pretty face. You're a tired girl. I don't think she sleeps much at night because she's outside, essentially. And she's got to worry. So she sleeps a lot during the day, heavily, especially when I'm here. You could tell. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking out this beautiful little girl here. Mind you, any donations that anybody makes to the channel, some of them generally go to food for her and stuff, just so anybody who's out there knows. And for, the other cats, because that's just another thing that I pay for. But I won't ever stop doing that. That just doesn't matter. If I go broke, I'll go sell my body to whatever very desperate soul would want this body. But yep, this is my morning every morning. This is my day every day. I love her dearly. Alright, let me get out of here. I'm just finish spending time with her. Try to get her to drink some more because she doesn't drink a lot. Just get info online. Oh, I understand, Sonia. You don't have to. Please, I tell everybody all the time. Don't ever no one has to explain. No one's obligated to donate. I don't expect it, and if people do, I'm extremely grateful. But I don't expect anyone to, so you don't ever have to explain anything. I totally understand why you'd be nervous. I get it. Alright, I'm hopping off. I'm going to spend more time with her, and then I got to run an errand and then head home. So, thank you guys so much. No, but I want to. Is it best to do it on? So if you're gonna donate, I tell people this, if you're gonna donate, the best way to do it is either through PayPal or Cash App. PayPal is fully protected. If you open a PayPal account, you are fully protected. It is encrypted on both ends. If anything were to happen, it's protected like a bank. You would get your money back, okay? I say not to do it through YouTube because YouTube takes a large percentage of it immediately. Immediately. So if you make a donation to a channel and you send them $50, say, right, that's a lot of money. YouTube's taking $20 to $25 of that, which I think is bullshit because the creators are the ones out there putting the time and the effort in and spending the money out of their pockets to do these things. So why is YouTube taking that money when they're already making money off of everybody on YouTube? But so if you the best way to donate is through PayPal and Cash App. Both very safe. But PayPal is I use PayPal for my business. I've never had an issue, never once. Matter of fact, I'll tell you something real quick. Somebody can say that they didn't get their order correctly, and they do an investigation immediately. And if it's a business account like mine, it'll get suspended so that I cannot do transactions or access the money until the investigation is over. And that's how thorough they are. So you don't have to worry through PayPal. But yeah, YouTube just, I don't know. To me, that's robbery. I just don't think that's right. But thank you. Please don't feel like you have to. That's just information if you wanted to. And if you had some issues with it and you were confused, you could always email me. But again, don't feel like you ever have to. Not a big deal. I'm happy just to have you guys here. All right, I'm hopping off. My battery's probably going to die soon. I got some stuff I got to do, and I want to finish hanging out with her. Love you guys. I'll see you all later tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Time with the Deuster. Have a great day, folks.